Did it. The fuck? Make me look like an asshole now? Son of a bitch. Now this shit ain't working. I haven't fucking live streamed like fucking month. You gonna pull this shit on me? You gonna pull it on me, really? God damn, can you believe this shit? It was working just 2 seconds ago. Like I want to look like a fucking asshole with Jeffrey Epstein dancing on my desk. No music. Oh, I can't believe this shit. I cannot fucking believe this shit. It wasn't responding? No shit. No shit. Still not responding. Oh, you gonna pull that shit on me? I'm canceling Spotify tomorrow. Can't afford it anyway. What? Say what? It's gonna wait till I start fucking streaming to pull this shit. You believe that? I can. Hang tight. I'm gonna roll a joint too. Fuck. I just paused it. The shit was working like 2 seconds ago and I paused it. Fucking piece of shit. Come on. I don't even know what I'm signed up through. Make me look like a fucking asshole. Thank you. Thank you, Spotify. Oh, now I have anxiety. Great. Great. Piece of shit. Oh. Real fucking professional over here. Yes, I was having issues. The machine wants to make me look like a fucking asshole. It does a pretty good job at it, too. Honestly, if you ask me. It does a pretty good job at it. Or it might just be me doing it. I don't know. Turn that down. Oh, my God. So all that had to go wrong. Give me anxiety as soon as I start, right? I'll be all right. God damn, everything's sucking. I'll chat. Alright. I need a new computer. You know what I need? I need a laptop. I could do more work on stuff. I have one. I gotta get it fixed though. I mean, it's an Apple, which apparently I'm retarded unless it's a phone. I'm not retarded with a phone. I gotta fix though. Because I'm trying to get extra work because it's been getting rougher and rougher. Thank you, Eric Hobb, by the way. Saved my ass again today. I did some graphic design last week and made a couple extra bucks, but I got an opportunity to do some extra editing, video editing. I need a laptop though, you know. My phone don't ever hold. I gotta delete everything on my phone every time I make a video now. It's already running out of room. Ooh. I need a trash can out here, or a trash bag. Yeah, I think pretty sure he's a dip shit, maybe. I don't know. I think I heard that too. I heard it, at least. Ooh. It's like past my bedtime. I can't even stay awake this late anymore. I did last weekend, though. Ooh, how's it going? Shitty, but, you know, hanging in there, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all doing pretty shitty. So, I mean, how could you do it? I mean, if you're not, good for you. Good for you. Try not to let it affect me, but I can't help it. And when it does affect me, then everything goes wrong, you know, because the mind. And then I make myself more and more miserable and depressed, and more miserable and depressed. I know I do it to myself, though, so. And if I wasn't in that mindset, then I could go the opposite direction. But unfortunately, I get stuck there sometimes. But doesn't mean I can't be creative. I am still creative, though, from that mindset. Wow, not this week. I haven't worked on anything this week. You know, I was looking into something, but then I kind of debunked it myself. I hate using that word, though, debunked. Hold on. Like, I thought I had something. Oh, I just popped up out of nowhere. I thought I had to hit another button there. You had a good day? I had a busy day. So fucking busy at work, man. Like, nonstop. It's like ridiculous busy. Like, I'm running over all these fucking dealerships and stuff. It's crazy. What the fuck? Is it Chrome that's doing this? I don't want to touch something else, I'll fuck it up. Ugh. I get thrown all over the place at work. Which I'm not complaining about that. It just keeps me really fucking busy at work. And I've been practicing more too, because this reggae band has a show in 2 months or a month and a half now. We have a show, and so we gotta get it. We're only doing one set, so it's gonna be like, you know, 10. I think we're only doing one set. It's like 10 hours, 10 songs or something. But we gotta get prepared for like 3 sets. And then, you know, last weekend I had Celia on, which I wish I wasn't so drunk and high, but can I help it? Not really these days. So I hope I did her right. I hope I did her justice, because she's been good to me. And then I went on Missy's thing Saturday with Missy and her friend. I don't remember the guy's name. He was nice though. I don't know. I was drunk then too. Speaking of which, I mean, I haven't been drinking as much, but I'm still drinking. Can't help it. I'm depressed. What am I supposed to do? Cheers. Ooh. Was it great? It was great once I cut the beginning, the first 6 minutes out. That was just like me trying to figure it out and stuff. Because I was pretty proud of that, you know. She did it's like a radio station, but they do it on YouTube too, the Caravan to Midnight or whatever. I guess she's producing the next 5 Tuesdays. She did one last week with Dr. David Raskin, which I thought was pretty good, pretty cool. Hey, at least I got her to tell you guys or everybody that I did help, because I have no proof of it except for that, you know, but I did. I'm gonna send her the book and have her sign it for me when I get paid Wednesday. I'm proud of it. I don't even want to let. It's like I want to buy another copy, and maybe I'll just do that. Buy another copy and have it shipped to her house. To have her address, because I sent her my poetry book. I signed it for her. But here's a hard copy here. Serious Adverse Events. My name's not in it, but it was already put together. I came in as like a last minute thing. I'm not complaining about it though, because she paid me pretty well. I think over the course of like a month or something. I don't know exactly, but she threw like $200 in my account like a couple times. I think I got paid like $600 or something for it, just to like look up sources and stuff. It's all annotated. So yeah, in the back, what is this? Is this the? I don't know. There's a lot of sources in here. I'm still very, very proud of it. It's in the back somewhere. It smells like a new book. Notes, chapter 1. All right, this might be it. Yeah. So if like you go in the back and it has notes and it says like a 1, and then it references something. I did that, so I didn't do the whole book. I probably did about, if I had to guess, like 50-60% of the annotation. Because there was somebody else at the publisher the publisher had doing it, but she tapped me because she knew I was good at looking into shit. She had a deadline. But anyway. And then I've been practicing. I got to practice Sunday night with the reggae band. I've been leaving my keyboards there. Like, we're supposed to practice with Cybertooth this week, but Cornell, our bass player, has been getting shots into his spine the last 2 weeks. God damn it. And I've gotten those before. They suck. And I don't feel they help. It's right when one time I got off methadone in 2009, I think. A rapid detox. I was going to this place getting these fucking shots on my spine. They sucked, and I don't feel like they helped me at all. They don't seem to be helping him at all either, so we haven't practiced. But it's kind of good because I left my keyboards at the other guy's house, so. Because we practiced later at the reggae band house. I'm just going to call it the reggae band house. We practiced later there. And by the time I'm leaving, I just want to get the fuck out of there and go home. It's closer to my house, so at least. Ooh. I mean, I like it there. He's got like 2 waterfalls in his backyard, like fake ones, he put in there, but still, it's nice. And he's got like a full bar back there. But, family, I'm trying to get home. I think we're just they needed to give him something for the flyer for the show we're playing. So I don't know if we're going to change it, but just to give him something, because they needed a name, we're just going to go with what we were 10 years ago. And this band's actually been around for 20 years with different members, and including myself, I was one of the members 10 years ago. And that would be... They needed something for the flyer. That would be Downtrod. Like, I made this years ago, 10 years ago. Not this picture, that was from the other day. But, oh, yeah. Look at me, I didn't know how to act. My fucking shirts, like, matching with my pants. I look ridiculous. Downtrod, I made that 10 years ago. Why does it keep doing this? Yeah, I think we're just going to go with that. It's already a name, so. Unless they want to change it. Which I'm cool either way, but whatever. It doesn't really matter, you know? It really doesn't really matter. What is this? I wanted to hear it anyway. He just posted this. Spotify's being an asshole. But we've been practicing a lot, though. Like sometimes twice a week. So I have been busy doing that. That's another reason. What? Like my Google Chrome is like a piece of shit. This is Brave. Let me close this for a second. I don't even want to close that. See, it keeps freezing up. You see that shit? What's up with that? Yeah, Downtrod. That was the band back then. Yeah, they've been together. I don't know exactly when, but since like the early 2000s probably. I played for them from 2012 to 2013 on keyboard, then on bass. Yes, we're doing that. I don't know what all this is. Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. What's this? They just posted this 5 days ago? I guess not. I don't pay attention. I'm back here somewhere. That's my hand. My hand. Up there somewhere. Way up there. Wait, I know what I did play guitar on? I played guitar on Toots, 54 something, 54, 46, I don't know. Basically, if I just set my guitar up and I have it on me, they won't say anything if I play guitar, they don't care. But I need, you know what, I need a double keyboard stand because I'm setting my Roland on top of my Casio and it's like falling off and shit. I need to order one. When I get paid, I'm gonna order one. I can pay $30 a month till it's paid off. It'll take 6 months. $200. But we've been doing a lot of this. I've been in that room like so many nights the last like month or two. In the corner, drinking these little fucking Bird Dog whiskeys. You know what's weird? It was New Year's Eve. 2022 to 2023, New Year's Eve. So this last one, me and Susie went out to eat in Rose Inlet together because she always wants to go out to eat on New Year's Eve. We went by South Bambola, this biker bar, hung out with Ed, you know, my best friend. And he's like, do you want to do Down Tribe again? Because I called Carl, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you know, but I hadn't talked to Bud in 10 years because me and Bud were fighting as a guitar player over dumb shit. I don't even remember, really. And I said, yeah, because I know I wanted to play music. I'm dying to play music, so that's me back there playing music. So I agreed to it, and now I'm doing it. So I'll be playing shows again. Thank God. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that lately. But I wanted to see where's 5446. I don't know. We did it at some point. Might not even be on here. What is this? Outtakes. That's me back there. What are we outtaking? I barely go on Facebook, so I miss a lot. Oh, it's an original. The other one was too, though. Double hits. Not a keyboard. I guess I should claim that I am a keyboard player now. Oh, he screwed up too. He doesn't know it either. He fucked up. I'm just laughing because I fucked up one time. He's like, somebody's playing C, not the right note right. I was like, it was me. I wrote down C, but it's an E or whatever it was. I think it's an A. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know any of this shit. I have a notebook I keep on me. See, it's on my keyboard right here. So I kind of just pretend. And as long as I have like the root notes, I can fake that I know it. But I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Thank God for that notebook. I have no clue what I'm doing. I want to bubble, but you can't bubble on everything. No, bubbling is only certain songs. Oh, believe me, when we start actually playing, I'll be live streaming somewhere. When we start playing shows, I'll just set my phone up and live stream. I'm not ready to do it here yet, though, because we don't really know them. It's just practice. But like I said, we've been practicing like sometimes twice a week. But yes, Downtrodden. What did we do back then? Is there any old videos? All videos. Our drummer, Carl, his dog Charlie, he just passed away. 15 years old. 15. Kind of sad. This is a lot weirder. It's me on bass, and then it's still Ed and still the same drummer. What is it this? No sound? Obviously it's got sound. It's got sound. 10 years ago, 2013. You forgot to sing it with us. Well, there is no lives. Who's this old lady? No part of this. I don't remember her being in the band, but I thought there was more videos, but I don't know. What's this? Oh yeah, I was playing bass here. It's me. No shoes, nothing. 10 years ago. It's crazy. Why ain't you playing bass no more? I just did it out of necessity. Who's this chick? Fuck you. Was that Snake? Fuck out of here with that. Alright, where's the music at? I don't want to just keep playing my own shit. I'm just saying, like, it is good to be playing again, though. Even though I haven't played a show, but just be constantly practicing. I get to practice day after tomorrow. I think we might have a cookout, too, so that's cool. Cookout and a practice. It works out. Plus, I like playing reggae because I can get really high and drunk. It's just fucking... I don't know what I'm doing. I have a notebook. So it works out for me that way. It's the wrong account. That's the wrong account. Hold on. This account, I think. Yeah. And thank God I know what... And see, the thing is, I don't even know if it's a minor or a major. I just kind of got to hope for the best. I think I'm always going to assume it's a major. I'm not sure. I can't guarantee that. I don't know if I'm going to assume that or not.
Who are you?
I don't know if I'm going to assume it's a major or a minor. Do I even know what a major or minor is? Kind of. The minor keys sound kind of cooler. It's like evil, like creepier, you know? I don't know how to play music. I just know how to play music, you know? I don't really know how, though. I just do it. We play this, too, but kind of like our own version of it. That's what I was looking for. I thought it was a copy. I thought he had a copy. Oh, Epstein, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? AI? I just got my notebook. That's all I know. I look away. It's playing on guitar. I'm like, all right, that's an A, and I write it down. A, E, whatever it is, whatever it happens to be. And then I kind of just like guess, and then I can hear if I hit the wrong key. What's the difference? I don't know. Is it a half step? I don't know. I know, for instance, if I was doing a D minor, that would just be 3 white keys. D, what would it be? It would be D, F, and A. But if it was a D major, I think it would be D, A sharp. No, is that right? I don't fucking, honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I can't even, like, explain it. I can fake it, though. I can make it work and sound good somehow. I really don't know what I'm doing. Especially on keyboard. Especially I can't play piano either, but I'm doing it. You can play, just fake it till you make it, Adam. You should know that by now. But here's an extra. If I do have a guitar strapped on me, maybe not every song, but just so I have one strapped on me, I can figure it out easier because I can quickly transcribe it from guitar to keyboard in my head. If I just, all right, what's the chord? I just look at a guitar and I got do the chord. And I can quickly do it on the keyboard. It helps so much just having a guitar there. Oh, I fake everything. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can make it sound good though. I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, definitely don't think that. Boo Boo, what are you doing, Boo? Coming to visit me? Boo Boo is like 100% healed. She's right here making me scratch her. Her tail's wagging. I mean, a month and a half ago, I thought she was dying. She's over here, like, just wagging away. I'm sure you are, Bobby. Can I help you, Boo? Jump in. No water. Can I help you, Boo? Come to say, all right, you gonna walk away? You just want me to scratch your ass. You just want to use me. She was laying down on the couch, like in all these blankets and stuff. Just like passed out in these blankets. You can't even see her tail, can you? No, you can't. I mean, like a month and a half ago. What, Boo? Come here. Come here, Bobo. Come tell everybody hi. They've been worried. Come here, Bobo. Bobo. Bobo, quit hitting me with your tail. Come here. Stay away, Satan. Stay away. Want to get up? Bobo. Oh, you want to do it? You want to do it? You're just going to sit here. Come here. You going to look the other way? Ignore me? I'm not going to fuck with my camera, but yeah, it's weird. I'm still giving her supplements every morning, but she's doing better than Sookie. Right, Boo Boo? She is younger, though. Make me scratch her. Come here, Boo. Boo Boo, come here. Maybe you can see her head right here. Wait. You see her? Kind of. Come here. Look at your head. Let me move the desk. We're doing this song, too. That's why it's on here. Boo Boo. Here comes Sookie. It's old ass. Sookie, the old ass lady. Fucking. They're both out here. So, you know, I keep saying, yeah, I keep saying we're older. But I think if I got Sookie in 2009, when she was about 4 to 6 weeks old, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks. And that was 2009, I got her. No, I'm sorry. Maybe 4 months old. She wasn't 6 months old. So Sookie was 4 months old, the Border Collie, when I got her in 2009. I got her in August. So that will put her birthday in April next month. So she's 14. I keep saying she's like 15, but she's 14. You'll be 14 next month, Sookie. And Boo Boo here, we got in 2011 when she was 8 months old. So, turned. If you were born in 2011, that means Boo Boo's 12. She'll be 12 this year. Probably October, we suppose, because we got her 8 months, whatever month we got her at. Well, if that's right. Maybe you were born in 2010 then? I don't know. She's around 12 and Sookie's around 14. But, yes, Boo Boo's tail is always fucking going. Yeah. Now. And I thought she was dying last month. Sookie, she's fine. She's an old lady. Look at this is Sookie's tail. The black and white tail, that's Sookie. Boo Boo's got a black tail. Sookie will get up here. Come here. Come here, Sookie. You old ass lady, come here. You want to tell him hi? Sookie will come up here, no problem, right? me a kiss? You're loud, boo. Old ass lady. She is getting old though. I know, baby. I know. She is getting old though. So, Boo Boo, you want to show off and get up? Show everybody how well you're doing? Better than your sister? You're doing fine, Sookie, though. You are. I know, you're an old lady. Yeah, they're happy, though. That's all that matters, right? Ugh. You know, I've been giving Sookie supplements too, though. I wasn't giving either of them anything like 2 months ago, or whenever that was happening. But damn, Sookie, you shed so much. You're ridiculous. Just like a short-haired border collie. I might have to go in the back door, maybe. But yeah, Boo Boo's doing a lot better. I can't believe it either. Boo Boo, you gonna stick around with us for a while? Boo Boo? You're not gonna leave us? No? Like, I'll try to take him for a walk, and Sookie will go out there and refuse. She'll, like, stop. I have, like, harnesses on him. Boo Boo wants to keep going. Don't you, Boo Boo? Why do you always turn around and, like, face your ass at me? I don't want to see your ass. You hit me with your tail. Boo Boo! Come here. Come here. She just, like, circles around like a fucking shark or something. Yeah, whatever. All right, fine. I'm going to put the desk back. You just want me to scratch your ass, or do you actually want to go OUT? Oh, here comes Sookie. Let me go open the back door in case I gotta pee. Hold on. I don't want to piss her in here. She's looking at me now. BRB. Come on, you want to go out? Lowered my chair. Yeah, I think Boo Boo had to go to the bathroom. I feel like Sookie just followed me back in here though. Boo Boo's never been much of a jump up on. She's like I got 4 legs. I like to keep planted firmly on the ground. Because she is quite beefy, being a pit bull and all. She's a beefy pit bull. Sex with us. That's what Ed sings. Sex with us. Oh. Yeah, sex. Well, Downtrodden. Those couple of videos of Downtrodden. That's us as a 4-piece, but we were usually a 5-piece. We usually had a saxophone player too, but we could pull it off without one. Oh, she's back. All right, go lay down. Go lay down, Boo Boo. I know, you're happy, but I don't want to scratch your ass. I don't want to say you scratch your ass all night. I know you're happy. No way you get tail. Scratching her ass. Tail here, the tail wagging. Alright, go lay on the drum rug. If you would come up, Boo, but you just keep circling around like a fucking shark. Put your head down. Make me scratch your belly and your back and your ass. I don't want to do it all night. I feel like she's doing it on purpose. She knows I don't want her to bark because I'm live streaming, so she's going to sit here and make me scratch her so she don't bark. All right, she's walking away. Now there was a while though. Even though I would come out here, she wouldn't come out here. She wouldn't even get up. She would not get up. She was on a blanket on the floor, close enough to the back door to let her go out. And she would like get up in pain and whine and cry and like whimper out the back door limping. And now her tail is nonstop wagging and she's following me around, barking like a bitch again. I mean, I can't help it. They're both bitches. There's nothing they can do about it because that's the definition. They act like it too, though. They know they can get away with it. Oh, this is songs recovering. We're even doing that, yeah. Doing that. Right. Now I just gotta fucking take care of myself. I need to get new headphones. I break them all the time. Some healing meditation. I still got this leg wound that won't go away. It will go away. I just gotta work on it. I gotta work on it. It's like my skin's not growing black. Growing back. I can put my feet up every now and then. A sax player, I mean, when we had a sax player, it was awesome, you know? But that's why they like having a keyboard too. That's why they're so adamant about me playing keyboard and not just guitar, because they feel like I can add more. So I can set one to like horns and shit like that, you know? Last Saturday? Nice. I'm going all right. I haven't really done, I mean, I did a couple of just you or just your songs. Because I've done my first gigs ever when I was 14 was solo gigs at Leonardo the Bagel. It was a little coffee shop in Garden City. And they had a songwriter night. So it wasn't really like a solo gig. It wasn't like just me. But it was just me and my guitar singing a few songs. But it wasn't like the whole night or anything. Then we did an acoustic thing, me and Ed, for a while. I sang back up, he sang, and we both played acoustic, but it was whatever. We had a bunch of covers. I'm just down to play. I can't wait to play. I know I'm playing the third weekend of May. Even though it's in Florence, like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Oh, flight. What am I talking about? No, I never flew a plane. Shit. Congratulations. Some reason I saw a gig. I think my brain just like, because I was thinking about music, changed flight to the gig. So since my work has been buying up all these other businesses to go with them, I've been stuck making all the logos. I'm not stuck, it's just part of my job, but and I'm not bitching because, you know, I appreciate and love my job and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's just a lot of work, that's all. So our website, instead of going to the main, because you used to be able to go, but like so many car brands are fucking stingy and like different, and you have to change your names at certain things or whatever. So the thing here is, I need to take pictures of everything up front, because our website's just gonna, instead of having like used cars on it, new and used, it's gonna be like just you go to the main website, it's gonna split off. You can hit this car company, all part of us or whatever. So I got to do it all. Hold on, I sent it to my boss earlier. Now the only thing I don't have, and I don't usually talk about this because I don't like letting everybody know the brands, but whatever. The only one I don't have is Lincoln. I got to figure that out. But so I'll show you guys though. It's not like this goes far. It goes like maybe 200 people. That didn't work too well. What did I do? All right. Yeah, I sent these to my boss. That's across the street. That's a new place. So we're Buick GMC over there. But I have to take all these pictures. These are my pictures. So then we're Beach Forward, one of the main ones. I don't have this yet. I don't like this because it looks fake. Because this is like the Lincoln part. They have a couple over here. They have a couple Fords parked there. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? So I got it on the day when there was no cars there. I was trying to add something that ain't working though. I don't like it. I told my boss I don't like it. And the fucked up thing is, there's always like a car parked here. Every time I try, there's like a customer parked over here with their license plate and all this shit. So I gotta figure this one out. I haven't gotten this one yet. This is just a picture. So we got Mazda. That's just a picture. Regular picture. So basically each picture is gonna go to each site, each website. That's the new RV shop that just built that. That's down the street from us. So I have to go over there, take pictures and shit like that. And this, I had to paint the whole concrete driveway in. Service here, the driveway looked like shit. I zoomed into that motherfucker and not paint, but cloned it from the other concrete. So that's all zoomed in, cloned together from me, but and Volvo. And then we haven't got the Moke yet. We're still working on the Moke. But what else are I gonna show you here? Saxophone. You at? What's that? Stand By Me? He might have played that. I was playing bass here. It doesn't sound great. 10 years ago. 2013. Must be right there. Saxophone. That's a me, no shoes and a rag. Well, basically, I mean, Ed's singing and playing guitar again. Carl's playing drums again. I'm just not playing bass, which I didn't join the band on bass in the first place. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just playing keyboard, which is what I joined the band for in the first place. Even though I'm not a keyboard player. But I'm going to play guitar too, so it doesn't really matter.
Who are you?
As long as I'm playing music, I don't care. I already played all these. Goddamn, I said goddamn. Whatever. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing on any instrument. I would say I know how to play them. I feel how to play them. That feels more accurate to me. I feel it. I know what the notes are. And I was telling Carl this, the drummer, because honestly, he's a lot older than us. Carl, the drummer, he's like 62 or so. I don't know exactly. I don't know his real age. What happened to me? I lost my legs. I have no legs. I don't know Carl's actual age, but he's like 60 something. Our drummer, a Down Tribe, which I don't care. I mean, fucking motherfucker, especially with reggae, that motherfucker can play. He's always like doing that whatever, He's really good, So, but what I was telling him the other day though is like, I'll play with you before. I know when you're gonna switch. I just know. I can feel it. Like I can totally feel how he's gonna switch. Like I can tell the way he's playing. Just because we played so many. Even though I played with him for a year, a little over a year, like maybe like 14 months in Down Tribe, 2012 to 2013, late 2013. We played a lot of shows. So. Like I said, sometimes we played 3 to 5 nights a week, and I'm talking like 3-4 hour sets. So that puts you in, it just like added it up. So I can tell when he's gonna change. I know what he's doing. Like I can hear it, I can feel it. I just go with him. I just follow him. I'm fine. I could pick up anything and play in minutes. Not well or anything, but you would be able to tell what it was probably. I could figure out something at least, yeah. Yeah, I have Squeezebox. Missy bought me one. I don't know where. I think it's in like a drawer over here or something like that, but I could play, yeah. I could. I mean, not well, but I could figure out something. Like if somebody else started playing another instrument, I could follow wrong, I just can't I can't play instruments you can blow in. Because I don't suck. Or blow. I'm not a good driver either. I mean, I can play something slow, but nothing great. And I just pretty much any kind of stringed instrument or pianoed instrument, if you will. I don't think that Squeezebox is pianoed. It's kind of piano-y. No horns, nothing like that. I can't play a horn. I mean, I could play a recorder. I tried playing a harmonica, but it's like you're fucking sucking dick and like making out with the thing all over the place. Licking all over it and shit. I have, but it's pretty gay. Harmonica's pretty gay. Lick it all over and shit like that. You gotta block these holes with your tongue while you're blowing and sucking. It's weird. I don't feel right doing it, I tried playing Amazing Grace, and it was like, yeah, I feel like I'm gay now. Just from like fucking sticking my tongue in all these holes and stuff, like without any poppers or anything. You do. You gotta stick your tongue across like 3 or 4 holes. That's really weird. You gotta lick it all over. Suck on it. Blow it. I'm just not that kind of guy, I don't like sucking or blowing or anything. Or having it done to me. I'm not, I like being the receiver, not the blower. Well, I mean, I was surprised to the amount you had to fucking like suck and blow over a harmonica and lick it all over. I was surprised. I'm like, really? I gotta do all this? I gotta do all this much licking and fucking blowing? I'm not. Never played a. I played a regular harp before because I used a data girl who played harp. Not much. I didn't play it much, but I played it a few times. It's pretty. I don't know if you want to say gay, but yeah, I'll say it's a they. Harmonica makes you feel like a they them, and I don't like to feel that I'm MK Ultra, so I'm one person. But I do have a squeeze box somewhere. I like squeezing a box every now and then. Even though I haven't in a while. I like a big muff. I need to get another one. Actually, I should get another big muff. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like everything's more expensive nowadays. I don't know. But if I only need, because I don't like a lot of distortion anyway anymore. We only need a little bit of distortion. A big muff would be perfect, right? I still got the Tube Screamer. I got to get one more cord because I just hooked my guitar up for practice. We're not trying to hook everything up, so I have Bud, the other guitar player. I have his he's got an Ampeg amp I can use, but it's got multiple plugins, so I'm sticking everything in there I can. So I got 2 keyboards and I plug my guitar into it. I need one more cord, and I can plug it whatever it's called, paddle to it. But I'm trying not to fucking like mix everything up. I gotta figure out what I need for Cornell's house too for practice for Socrates. If I can just keep it where I just gotta bring a guitar, because I'm not leaving a guitar anywhere anymore. So I've been bringing my Riviera with me to each practice. Even though, you know, I play guitar and keyboard for both bands, but I can't leave keyboards there either. I have been, but I gotta be able to bring it to the other place. So I've been practicing like 2 to 3 nights a week, depending if Socrates practices, which we have in the last 2 weeks, so, but yeah, 2 to 3 nights a week, which is good. I don't feel like doing it. Last thing I feel like doing is fucking coming home from work, trying to eat real quick, smoking like half a joint, and then jetting, you know, not seeing my kids the rest of the night. Luckily with Socrates, we're done pretty early because Jeff, our drummer, has to go pretty early. So I just run down there, run to the set or whatever we're working on. And I'm home by 8 o'clock. But with down drop, I'm not home till like anywhere between like 9:30, 10 to midnight. And sometimes it's my own fault because like these, like, you know, I feel comfortable there at Carl's house practicing. Like I said, the waterfalls, the full bar. I've known these guys forever, you know, we're just bullshitting and stuff like that after practice. So it's hard to leave sometimes, you know, just because it's my friends and it's just us hanging out. So friends, yes. But in the last 2 practices, I'm like, I just let them know I gotta go. So I left my keyboards there, but like I feel comfortable there at least. It's a house. But both bands practice at houses because Cornell's house, his garage is separated from his house, but we're still at his house. I mean, his house is in front of the garage. But we don't go in there. We don't want to scare his wife and his kids or anything like that. He's got 2 kids. So we don't go in there, but I've known these guys since I was a teenager. All of them. Carl, I mean, I knew who Carl was. He was in a band, the Strecomatics, around here, but I knew who Bub was. I just met this bass player, but I don't know. We used to practice at this house 10 years ago, and I've always felt comfortable there. Because it's just Carl. He's like a bachelor. You know, he's like a bachelor. I think he banged 2 chicks like the other day. He's like, motherfucker's like 60-something. He banged like 2 chicks the other night, or like a couple weeks ago. 2 of them at once. He's a pimp. No kids, no girlfriend, nothing. This house is his, and it's awesome. It's got a waterfall in the back and stuff, and the drummer. He's in his 60s, but he's banging like 2 chicks at once. He's a cool dude. I mean, good for him. Good for him, yeah. He's in his 60s. I'm saying, like, good for him. You wouldn't be able to tell. He looks like he's in his late 40s. And I only say that because I'm in my 40s. I would say he's like 40 years old, but I'm over that. So, because he doesn't even look like much older than me. He looks like he's like my age. Motherfucker's like 60-something. He's banging 2 chicks at once. He's a good drummer. Yeah, I do feel comfortable there because I spent a lot of time there practicing with Downtrodden. Ooh. I feel like what was that fucking show that came out years ago and they would not Trading Spaces. Maybe it was Trading Spaces. And they would like fix each other's houses up and there was a construction guy. Was his name Ty or something like that? That's what it reminds me of. The Ty guy from that. That's what he looks like. You wouldn't think he was 60-something, but he is. He's like a surfer. He's like a surfer. We live at the beach, you know, so people do surf here. Not me. You can't see in that fucking water at all. I used to go in there when I was a kid. Unbelievably, I would go up to my chest, and when waves would come, I would be over my head during the wave. You know, I would jump up over my head. I wouldn't do it now though. That's dark water. You can't see what's coming. You can't see if there's a shark there. There's been not like I hear shit about great whites coming here, but I have heard they have been out there a couple miles. But bull sharks will get you. But no, he's a surfer. So Bud is too, our guitar player. He's a surfer too. Me and Ed are the fat guys in the band. We ain't never fucking surfed. We used to boogie board. Ed lost half a nipple on a boogie board accident when we were teenagers. Like rubbed off or something, like half his nipple. And this Jason, our bass player, I just met him like 2 months ago. I never met him before. But I guess his dad played in a lot of big bluegrass bands in Florence, where he's from originally. So he's a good bass player though. What else is on this Facebook page from years ago? Is there pictures? Buy lots of pictures. Oh. I don't think I don't have access to that page anymore. Like behind the scenes. Let's take a look at it. Oh, Pumpkin, if you come in here and bite me, I'm gonna be pissed. Don't bite me. For instance, I made that background. That's some girl's tits, so that was just a flyer I made. I had to make a flyer for like every show. I didn't even have Photoshop back then. I have it now. I was using paint. That's Carl. Yeah, he's like 60 something. The drummer. You can't tell. It's him next to me. We look like the same age. Because Carl's the oldest. Yeah, he's like 62. I'm 42. Ed's only 41. These guys are in their 40s over here. We're just old. We know we're old, though. We're not trying to pretend we're not old. We know that. But he could pretend he's not as old as he is. We don't say nothing, though. We're not trying to fucking like give him shit. Motherfucker's like 60 something. Good drummer. Our old picture. Oh, that's like one of the old shows. Yeah, we played this on the. That was a new picture though, but yeah, we played that. One of the last shows I played for Down Drive in 2013, maybe 2014. No, I think 2013 though. When was this? That's a re-upload. I made all these back in the day, 10 years ago. It's a re-upload. Yeah, these are re-uploads. But I did make all these in like 2013. I was trying to give us like a feel to go with everything. 26. That's a re-upload. Yeah, he didn't talk to us for years. Cause we kind of went on without him because he was dating the booking agent and just causing drama. So we like started a new band called Soul Lion. I don't know whose tits those were, but 2013. Yeah, 2013 is when it originally was. We played out there overlooking the marsh and Rose Inlet. Yep. That's me on the ground playing bass. I was drunk. See all these skulls? See, I was giving you an image. October 13, 2013. My cigarette. Some girl dancing with a sax player. Some girl singing. Oh, that's Misty singing. I don't know who that chick was. Yeah, I have no clue who this chick was. Oh, that's there. Look at that. Yeah, I'm wearing sandals. I'm right there. Good old times. So we're gonna be doing this again soon. Oh, Don died. Don died 2 years ago. He was hit by a car. Or last year, I think. Hit by a car. He was like our roadie. That's me right there. That bass was stolen. Is Ed. Me and Ed. That's my friend Chad Jesse. He's awesome. I love him. He's still around. That's me right there. Look at that. I was like 33. I just turned 33. Jeb was born. Oh my God. Jeb was born the day before this. So this is the day after Jeb was born. That means I was still banging the other chick on the side. I was a dumbass. Whatever. I'm just being honest. Yeah, Jesse. What am I looking at? Yeah, the old pointer. Yep. Gonna spread them legs. My arm. My tit. So I've done it before. I'm just not playing bass this time. Is that shit? Oh, that's at Polly's Island Tavern. Not the pictures, huh? Oh yeah, I made that backdrop too. Go with the motif. And also, you know, my mom had the stick made for me, a walking stick. And the call kind of came from that. It's back here. You can kind of see it right here. It's like a handmade painted walking stick, like zombie green, with a skull, zombie. I have it still. And I would put it in the Christmas tree stand and just had this fucking like stick back there. And I kind of like took that and went with it. Yeah, like see flyers. But I mean, that's us backstage. That's me and I backstage. Pirates Cove. Yeah, lots of chicks like came to watch the band all the time. I didn't mind. I'm excited to play again, especially at reggae, because like the people, like around here, you can play, especially in the summertime, you can play every night at a different place, and you'll have different people there, because it's a tourist town, so people come here on vacation all the time, and you can just keep playing, especially if you have like a big set, you know, like 3-4 hours. Yeah, we played a lot of shows. But anyway. It was a tiki bar on the beach. All right, that was fun. Yeah, I will admit though, I feel cooler playing bass and keyboard. I feel kind of keyboard, really. But you know, I can make it work. Also, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits after this cigarette. I got Boo out here bugging me again too. I need another drink too. All right, I have one more. I think I have one more little mini bottle of whiskey. Let me go grab that, and I'll drink that with you before I call it tonight. Come on. The kids like waking up early, even if they're off. They're on spring break after today. They don't have school till next month, Monday after next. What are you doing? I just remembered I gotta give him I gotta let him know dates so I can't play shows. I know in August, because I agreed to it. I agreed to it as long as I didn't pull any fucking bullshit COVID shit. I will not support any of that. I will not be tested or anything else. I'm not gonna play around with the fucking charade. So as long as none of that's in place, I agreed to go to Raleigh with her in August to see Alice Cooper, Ministry, and Rob Zombie. We gotta stay in a hotel, so I gotta figure out that date and let them know. If they pull any COVID shit, I'm out. She can take her brother with her, but I'm not gonna be court tested for something I know that it's bullshit. You know, I'm not gonna play around with this fucking charade at all. What? Let's do it. Cheers! They're out of peanut butter. This is salted caramel, which gives me heartburn. Wow. What you talking about? Crazy, it's 12:11. What kind of guitar do I play lately? I haven't really played much guitar. I've been playing more keyboard. You know, what do you mean, the brand? Or like kind of music? After being robbed, I only have 2 electrics and 1 acoustic. And the 2 electrics were both sent to me after I was robbed. They got my Les Paul, my Schecter, my bass, and my keyboard, whatever, everything else. But so my uncle sent me his backup guitar, which was an Epiphone SG, and a subscriber actually sent me a guitar that was too big for her, and she wanted a new one, and it was an Epiphone Riviera. What kind of music? I haven't really played much at home lately, but still just my band Cybertooth, which is, I don't even know what we are. Rock, punk, and kind of like electronic sounding, kind of, and then reggae. You know, like lately though, I've been listening to like old 80s metal, like Metallica and shit like that. I want to play some of that shit too, because that's what I grew up on. I had a Schecter Tempest, a TV yellow Schecter Tempest, brand new to me. I mean, I played it for like a year or 2 years before I got robbed and they stole it. But it was nobody else owned it before I did, and that sucks. Schecter's great, yeah. Schecter's great, but I'm happy with the guitars I have now. They all sound great. They all play great. My uncle, it's not just like, Epiphone. You know, I've never had a Gibson. I wish I could afford that, but I've never had that, you know. So my uncle's SG, it's an Epiphone, but it plays great. It has the, what do they call it? I've never had this before. That's why I don't know, but like something tapping pickups where you can switch to the pickup. Like, I don't know. There's something with a switch and you can something tap the pickup. I don't know how to do any of that, but it has those. It plays like butter, and it's beefy, and it's light. My Les Paul is very heavy. I still loved it though, but. And then my Riviera, that shit plays great too. It really does, and it sounds great. So I can't complain. And my acoustic is I bought it from Ed because none of my acoustics were stolen, but I needed a better acoustic electric, so I got it from Ed for a bag of weed and a jean jacket, like an eighth of weed and a jean jacket. It's a what is it? A Breed Buff. I got a Breed Buff from him for an acoustic. I don't even know what kind of bass I got though. I bought the bass from my bass player from my other band. And it's an old German bass, but it's the shape of an Iceman, but it's not Ibanez. Whoops. It's like some weird name that I've never heard of before. But thinking about, I don't even think of something. My Les Paul, I guess. It's not even in here because I played fucking, I was playing my Ibanez in here, but I just recently found this old video of Sharklegs playing. That Oral drummer uploaded, the guy we kicked out of the band because he drank too much. Which is fun. I mean, I don't care if he drank it. He took Xanax too. If you can play the music, do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not anybody's mom, you know, because I was definitely doing drugs. But he was stealing from bars we were playing at. And we're friends with these bars, you know, and they're friends of ours. So, but this is funny. This is the show we played. I know, like, you could swing beer around, like Ed spits in everybody's faces, spits beer in their faces, and a guy gets on stage and spits in Ed's face, and you couldn't do that now. That's all I'm saying. I just found this like what, a month ago.
Let's do it.
I'd never seen it before. Here I am right here. That's me right there. Here's Ed, my hetero life mate. 14 years ago. This song though, he spits in their faces. It's funny as shit. Oh, I finger tapping this too. My finger tapping song. Some great local shows. Alright, just real quick, that's Sean. This is the guitar player here with the CBGB shirts on. Now, in this year, 2009, earlier that year, he was a guitar player. He quit because he had a kid. And my brother was our bass player, and he also quit because he had a kid. So they both knocked up their girlfriends and quit. So our drummer moved to guitar because he's a guitar player too. He got his friend to play bass, and we had trouble finding a drummer. So this drummer was filling in for us. I mean, he played for us for a year. But he started robbing, like stealing like alcohol and amps and shit from clubs. As soon as we heard, we kicked him out. So Sean, actually, over here in CBGB shirt, he's in my band right now, Cybertooth too, as our guitar player. So us three, the Three Stooges right here, we're still in the band together. But that's why he came up and sang. All right, right here, Ed spits his beer in the crowd right here, and somebody gets on stage and spits it back at him, and he starts swinging it around. Nobody gave a fuck. Okay. Toss me around like a son of a bitch. Get ready for my fucking finger tapping. Ready? Watch this. It's gonna get in my way a little bit, but watch these magic fingers here. Right here. Oh yeah, I miss it. Like I get like very sentimental, you know. Like here we go. This is the song we used to always end in. Like I always started off.
Good night, guys. Desert.
Put me in the front. I miss it. I really do. I don't know if I can do it anymore though. I'm so sore. I can beat myself up for years. Sidewalk crack, you say? Sidewalk crack? That's funny you mentioned sidewalk crack. Look at this shit. Sidewalk Dave live about our old manager. I throw my bandana on. I can take you there. Speaking of beer, I was always adamant about one-handed guitar playing. I can pull it off. These are just chords, outrays. He was actually a drummer. On all the recordings, he's a drummer. Ryan. He is 5'1". 5'1". Fucking amazing musician, amazing drummer, amazing guitar player.
He's a scumbag.
He's a scumbag.
That's what's your next.
I ain't got none of that shit no more. I don't have that Ibanez. I don't have that fucking guitar. Radiate. This is like, this is a song we couldn't believe we wrote. So I've been stuck with that since 1995. Me and this fucking fat motherfucker right here. Still to this day, I'm still in 2 bands with him. at 42 years old since I was 15. I wouldn't say suck though. I love playing music with him. Like, I feel like together we write the best songs. If I write the music and he writes the lyrics, that's what you get. This is what you get. Keep drinking that beer. Right, just keep drinking that beer. If Ryan's only 5'1", that means you can't tell. You can't tell from like the camera angles. It means I got 10 fucking inches taller than him on my side of the stage. Well, you know, John, our bass player, was like 6'2". So that's gonna be weird because he's like over a foot taller than him, you know? I'm taller than Ed, but John's taller than me. It's like 5'9" or something, I guess. Now, if you go back to times where I wasn't, where Ed left, you know, me and Ed had hiatus and shit, it's a little more embarrassing, but it's all right because it was Halloween, number one, so you were allowed to dress up on Halloween, and number two, my brother's with me on bass, and number three, Judd, my friend that died, wrote this song, and I took it from his pad of paper and made a song out of it. Halloween 2001 or 2002. I was 21, 23. 22, wearing a wedding dress. And Ed had quit the band already, so Big Jeremy was singing for us, dressed as Clockwork Orange here. And I was wearing a wedding dress. But Jeff wrote the song and he died, so. My little brother on bass. This is 20 years ago. God damn, 20 years ago. I ain't trying to, whatever. I did get a blowjob wearing that thing, I'm just saying. Because it was a dress, so it wasn't gay. It was from a chick. I was dating her, but still. Probably the last blowjob I've had. Yeah, it always felt weird in front of the camera. Yes, as I did. I hated seeing it, yes. That guitar would stick under the 7th fret. It would stick the E string. It would get stuck. I had it fixed, but I guess not. Let's try it. My brother was only 18 there on bass. If I was 22. I just turned 22. Yeah, he wasn't 19 yet, because his birthday's in November. This is October. So he was like a week away from turning 19 on bass over there. So, yeah. This is the band we joined after Carl. We kicked him out. We started a new band, a reggae band. So there you go. Yep. I did wear a wedding dress, but it was Halloween and I had a blowjob, so. And I probably haven't got one since. So I can't really, maybe I should wear a dress. But I wouldn't nowadays, because nowadays, you know why? I used to not give a fuck about anybody doing anything. I'm just fucking sick of it. I am so sick of it. The whole fucking trans shit. I'm so fucking sick of it. I had never had a problem with it before. I'm sick of it being pushed in my fucking face. I'm sick of being pushed on kids. Maybe if it wasn't pushed on kids so much. Because I've really never given a shit. There was trans people in our scene. And I've always respected them. Stop pushing it on kids. And stop pushing it everywhere. It's fucking ridiculous. You know? Let's play a double keyboard here. Yeah, exactly. Yes. I grew up on punk rock, so you couldn't even, I have like an Antifa tattoo pretty much. It's anti-racist action, but it's like the same thing. Even though I see what they are now. But I have that tattoo. You can't even see it, but you can't see it. Yeah. Anti-Nazi tattoo. Where is it? Right there. Stop the hate. Stop. But, I never cared. I'm just so sick of them pushing it on kids. And I'm so sick of hearing about it constantly. Online, of course online. But no, in Colombia last month. We were in Colombia with a family. And we were driving from our hotel to the Children's Museum in Colombia, actual Colombia. And I saw a billboard and it said, it was obnoxious yellow and it like obnoxious yellow and bright. Rejoice, God loves trans kids. I'm just like, why though? What, like, you gotta put this on billboard and shit? Like, I don't care if anybody's trans, but I don't want them pushing it on kids. Because I know part of it is to either to brainwash them and put ideas in their heads that weren't there to begin with. Because everyone, especially as a kid or a teenager, we're all looking for ourselves. We're all lost. We're all trying to find ourselves. Especially that young. And these ideas that wouldn't be there in the first place, if you put them in their heads, then you run the risk of them, number one, being brainwashed, number two, taking irreversible medications or mutilation. And I know it's ultimately to sterilize them, because that's one of the aspects of the depopulation. Who's up prosecuting the trans exactly? I don't know, man, because you can't say anything against them, right? You can't. I knew some before, and I never had a problem with them. Like, you know, and even one in particular, Michael, that like was friends with my. I knew that she used to be a dude, and I knew, like, I would feel weird saying he when it comes to Michael, right? That was in the local music scene. They would just hang out at shows and shit like that. I would feel weird, even though I know she was a dude. I would feel weird saying he. Because she looked like a chick, and I mean, I knew her history, you know, but it's just being pushed fucking everywhere in our faces, and it's like fucking ridiculous. It is getting crazy. I-77, yeah, that's the one that goes from like Columbia to Charlotte. I've been to a drag bar. My old man Marilyn Hanson used to play a gay bar. That's the only place we played. In the 90s, they had amyl nitrates there. I just thought they were called anal nitrates. I never gave a shit, you know? And like my ex-girlfriend, she was one of my ex-girlfriends that I lived with for a while, self-proclaimed fag hag. And like I concur, she was a fag hag, you know? That's fine. Like her friend Kermit, you know, I love Kermit, you know why? Kermit would trade me his Vyvanse, which is very strong speed, for weed, because he didn't work. He lived off his parents' credit cards and shit like that, so he didn't have extra money. But he wanted to smoke weed, so I'd smoke weed with Kermit, and I would trade him weed for Vyvanse, because he was prescribed Vyvanse, and I wanted some speed. So if she's like, "Oh, Kermit's coming over," I was like, "Yes, yes." And he just want to play video games and smoke weed. I love Kermit. I never had a fucking problem I don't have a problem with gay people or trans people, honestly. Stop pushing it on the kids, though. Stop fucking pushing it in my face, too. I mean, they never did that shit. I knew what they were, and that's fine. I can get along with them. They weren't pushing shit in my face. Kermit was cool. I still love Kermit, man. I talked to him on Facebook a year ago. See, I thought he would be mad at me because he was friends with my ex-girlfriend, Mandy, but I liked him a lot. Maybe it was because of the speed. I don't know. I mean, he was pretty flaming too. I never cared though. I mean, honestly, I'm more worried about, do you smoke weed? Because gay people smoke weed too, you know. So if you smoke weed, I'm probably pretty cool with you. We're probably pretty cool. I don't care if you're gay. I'm not trying to fuck you, you know, not at all. Oh, this is fucking. Oh, let me put this on. This is Soul Line after Downtrod. You can see me playing guitar and keyboard from behind. You can see me doing it from behind. Oh, come on. There you go. That's me right there. Is that right here? I never saw the keyboard stand again. I think I left it there. This is Chris's old studio, our drummer. He played drums for Lawrence LaRusso, and he played drums for Cyberheat before he moved away. I miss him. I think most people, like, I don't know. Not most people. I don't know what it is that's down with the kids thing. I don't know what they're thinking. They're not thinking. They're just brainwashed. Yeah, because you could be a fucking normal person and be gay. You know? It's fine. Like I said, growing up in the punk rock scene, like, we were all for everybody, you know, because you couldn't be, like, not that you couldn't be, but, like, it wasn't part of the ideology. It was all equality and blah, blah, blah. You know, that was part of all of it. No matter what color, what sexual preference, all of that shit is all accepting. And I still feel that way, but it's kind of turned my stomach now, all the propaganda being just pushed on everybody constantly, because they're the victim. Because you gotta make somebody a victim. I mean, they want everybody to be the victim. They want you to be the victim too. Because if you're the victim, if you think you're a victim, then you manifest victim. You can manifest it. So, because my philosophy has always been that some people might not agree, but this is what I think, that even being gay is natural because nature does that so that not everybody has kids, you know? That's one thing that it does to stop this. It has its own mechanisms for not overpopulating. But they keep adding more and more and more and more and more unnatural. Well, they make it it's one of those things you can't talk about, but it's weird because a lot of people I do talk to about this say the same exact thing that I do. They never cared either. But then you have a problem with them pushing it on kids. See, because some kids might have these ideas without being pushed on. That's fine. I mean, if they do, they do. And they usually grow up, you know, they have their own experience and they grow up the way they want to. And they do what they want when they're, you know what I mean. But you're putting ideas in kids that wouldn't have these thoughts heads. Because they would never, like, most of them wouldn't think this. There are certain ones maybe, but... And it's all like a society thing. Who the fuck cares how society looks? I know you do when you're younger, but I know the fuck I know. You know what? Like, Susie wrote something today on Facebook. I was on my way home from work. She was dyeing Albie's hair at the salon. Because the kids started spring break today. And Albie doesn't have a gymnastics show or competition until October now. We just finished the last one. So I saw Susie posted on Facebook. She was dyeing like Albie's hair at the salon because, you know, she's a hairdresser. And she's like, no judgment, please, blah, 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 blah. And what did I write? I was like, I saw that. I was like, no judgment, please. I was like, anybody that judges you or us are more than welcome to go fuck themselves. And I really could give two shits what they think. And I mean that fucking 100%. I don't care what anybody fucking thinks about me. And if you have a problem, it's your problem. It's not my problem. You have a problem because you have a problem. It has nothing to do with us or me. It's you. You know? Because whatever I think about other people anybody else, that's my problem. So, but I do know there's an agenda being pushed everywhere. I mean, there's many agendas being pushed at once, but it just gets more and more sickening how it gets pushed on kids. Love you too. Ass injections happen around. You can't get drunk. Now, you know, I mean, just lock yourself in the house like me. Now, ain't nobody gonna come and inject your ass. Divide and conquer mental illness. I mean, the more of this shit that happens, the more I see it as mental illness. Yeah, because you can't change certain things. I never, you know, the fucked up thing is I never used to see it that way. I was just like, you know, whatever, be you. But now I'm starting, because there's the people I personally know that I've worked with, right? One in particular, that moved away. I think he lives in Colombia, or I'm sorry, quote, she. Exactly, you know what I mean? This song is called, Johnny Cosmic. What's it called? Kingdom. It's called Kingdom. Johnny Cosmic. And he's playing the victim, or sorry, quote, I'm sorry. She's being the victim. She's playing the victim, like, the other day. Nobody can see my boy. I must like he changed his name and everything to a chick's name, and I saw somebody underneath like, dude, I'll see you as a doorknob if that's what you identified with. Well, I don't have a problem with that, but you can't change the facts. And then like he starts arguing with him, and he posts a picture from him from 2020 with a big ass beard and dreadlocks. It's like, yeah, that's a dude. You're a dude. No matter what you think or say, you're a dude. You can change your name to Sasha from Steven, but you're still a dude. And just so weird, like what prompted him to start automatically in his 30s. I mean, could he have always thought that he was a chick? I don't think it is. Like that's. I'm sorry. If you did, you always would have been that way. I think. And the people that were that way before all this shit, I don't see anything weird about that. But just people just all of a sudden changing. They're saying, "Oh, I think I feel like a girl now." You know, in your 30s and stuff. I mean, they're exploiting people always. You haven't found yourself yet. Like, you know, I found myself. By finding myself, I found that I couldn't find myself in a way, but because you're not looking, I guess you're looking for God. I guess that's what you're looking for. You're looking for God because you're part of that. So I try to see it from binocular vision because I was an atheist my whole life until I had kids. I guess maybe more simply a spiritual connection of some sort. You're looking for something, though. You're looking for something to identify with. And we all are, especially kids. Like, as kids, we're so lost, you know? I never even saw Gogo Bordello, but I wouldn't have mind seeing them. Because you're just always looking for an identity, something to identify with. I'm looking for things to not identify with. I'm looking for, I don't want anybody to identify me with anything. Because that puts you in a box. I don't want to be put in a box. Don't put me in a box. I don't know what the fuck I am, so I'm goddamn sure you don't know what I am. You know? Don't label me. I mean, I can label myself in certain ways, just as a description. But I know I'm not that. That's a small little sliver of what I identify with. It's not what I am. And that's a problem. You can't identify yourself with a small little sliver. It's a way to describe yourself to other humans so we can communicate, you know, and you kind of get it, you know, we have these agreements on words. We did. And then we realized that they have done this for a while. It's not new. We just found out about it recently, though. They always switch definitions when it doesn't fit their way. They have their ideas and their agendas, and they flip and switch and bend definitions to fit their agendas or ideas. But it's not, it's not anything to stick to. There's a way to describe ourselves, but it's not what you are. You can never describe what you are. You can never do that, not with words. And all it does is communicate to other people. It doesn't really mean anything. Nothing's permanent. There was more weed. Why'd you leave? You left the clinic? You're not gonna try to take off now, dude? I think I saved them. That's another thing too. Like, why would you? I mean, they're kids. They don't know. They're kids. They don't know. I guess. You see girls getting their tits chopped off, and they get these fake dicks put on that. So you're foregoing orgasms for the rest of your life and the ability to. I mean, honestly, if I thought about it at that age, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, take the ability for me to have kids away. Definitely. I never wanted, and even into my 30s, I never wanted kids until I had kids. I never wanted kids until I had kids. I wouldn't fucking change it for anything. And it made me more adamant that they were the most important thing to me. and I'll do anything. And there's some lines that need to be drawn and have been drawn for a couple years now, and I'm not budging. And if that leads to my death, then it was worth it. I found something to die for, you know? I've already lived my life. But here's the other thing: is it feels like life expectancy went from like 82 or something to like 42. Because just people keep dying every week. Somebody else that I knew growing up died, or knew in the music scene or whatever. Thank God, luckily, no one too close. I mean, somebody that used to be close, one of them, but that's 5 people in the last year. That at least one I used to be close to when we were younger, but mostly just, people went to school with their acquaintances around my age, and I'm 42, that just died, and nobody ever says how they die. It's like nobody says it. Ed says, because I was drunk last weekend, and I heard that AJ, our old singer's brother, died. And I was just like, yeah, it's fucked up. It's like weird. It's taboo to ask how people died nowadays. You can't ask how they died. He says that Dennis choked in his own puke. I don't know if that's true or not. Do I know? I don't know if any of them were vaccinated. But I am curious as fuck, and I feel like, I'm suspicious as fuck that they were. One just died yesterday, Nick Batchelor. He used to hang out at shows. Like I said, old acquaintance, not anybody close. Old acquaintance from shows and stuff that I knew, and if I ran into, I would have known. But he just died. He maybe a little older than me, but I would guess like 45. Last week, AJ's brother. I don't know how he died. Ed said probably a drug overdose, but I don't fucking know. I don't know at all. He doesn't know either. Before him, Chad, I forget his last name. Now, like I said, most of these people I weren't close to. Like, Chad was in bands. He was in AJ's old band. That was in my band. One of my bands. He was in his old band. But I didn't know him well. Chad Shepard. I don't know how he died. 3 weeks ago. Around my age. Before him in January, Dennis died. My age. I was closest to him out of everybody. But I hadn't seen him in 10 years. But Ed lived with him. And Ed said he choked on his own puke. I don't know if that's true or not. It's not like I see any. I searched for his name. I can't find an obituary anywhere. And then I had, in December, one of my friends' son died on Christmas Eve. Now, they knew that was going to happen, or they suspected it, and he was only 8 years old, but he had cancer his whole life, like a tumor. And so he died of a brain tumor. Christmas Eve, 2022. He was 8 years old. But another friend, his son was 17. He died the day after Christmas. And I have no clue how he died. I'm not going to ask or anything, but he said something about like, oh, my son just died, 17 years old, blah, blah. Didn't say how. I'm not going to ask. I am suspicious, though. And then before him, I saw my friend from, we weren't really friends, but we were acquaintances. He used to be in a band with Ed when Ed first moved here before I met Ed. But I knew who he was and stuff. Jason Romamny. He went by Paco in high school. Paco Romamny. Jason Paco Romamny. He died. They went camping. Him and his family. He was probably about 41 at the time. 41. And I guess the next morning his family woke up from the tent. They were camping and they found him dead sitting by the fire. I can only assume anything because I don't know the vaccination status of any of these people. But I will say it's suspicious, and of course, I am assuming. Yes, I'm assuming. I just don't know. Nobody mentions how people died anymore. I mean, Sean, my guitar player, I know his brother committed suicide last summer. He was in his 30s. At least I knew. It sucks he died, but at least we know that he committed suicide. My friend Don, that used to roadie for us, at least we know he was hit by a car last year. And that's how he died. He got hit by a car walking around. So we know he died that way. Sean's brother, we know he died from suicide. Those other 5-6 people, I don't know how they died. I mean, I've heard that Dennis died from puking on his own, choking on his own puke. I don't know if that's true or not, though. That's just what I've heard. I don't know anything about anybody else. And I know that Ed, the one that told me, that lived with him, I know that Ed has been not only vaccinated twice, but boosted too, at least once. Even though he knew it was bullshit after the second one, like, because he apologized to me, even though we weren't fighting, because he felt like we were. Because I would speak my mind on Facebook, you know, he would say something. I never fought with anybody, though. But he had texted me, and he's like, you're right about everything, you know, and he apologized and stuff. I'm like, but he still, even though he knew that, after that, because his mom was freaking out, he went and got boosted. And I'm so afraid he's going to die. He's my best friend. As you can just see, we've been like in so many bands together. I'm just hoping, because it seems to happen to people that are healthier and that play sports and get their heart rate up. He's a fat, lazy piece of shit, so he's not doing any of that. That's my only hope. That's my only hope, is that he's a fat, lazy shit. Because if he fucking dies, why even play music anymore? You know? We've been playing music together 27 years. Why even do it? I mean, I'll do it, but I don't think I'll play for a band again. I can't sing. I don't ask people their status or anything, so I don't know. I do know the drummer of our other band, Sabretooth, that's been vaccinated. That's all I know. I don't know if Cornell has, our bass player. I don't know if Sean, our guitar player, has. I don't know if Carl from the other band. I don't know if Carl. No, I know Jason has, our bass player from the other band, because he said something. I was drunk, but he said something. He said he gave in. I don't know why. But I just met him. I'm not judging him. Whatever. You know. It was like no contest to me. Like, I'm like, from the fucking get-go, I'm like, there's something up here. I'm not doing any of this shit. No, hell no. Not even no, hell no. So I don't know. Obvious as fuck to me. Oh, they're bringing it down. They're bringing down the third world. I can't even find Tylenol for my kids anymore. I found, because my Elvie had like a sore in her mouth the other day. And even when Judd didn't feel good like a couple weeks ago, I couldn't find Tylenol or ibuprofen anywhere. I finally found for Elvie like a powder. You have to cut it open. It's like a goodie powder of Tylenol for kids. Like a powder, like tastes like candy or whatever. I couldn't find the liquid. My mother-in-law said she hasn't been able to find insulin. I mean, that was a couple weeks ago, but still. I mean, I know they're taking it down. Just like if you, in Africa, where they changed the AIDS definition, if you have anything else that you could be treated for, like TB, malaria, etc., they changed definitions and stuff. You can't get that shit. You can get antiretrovirals. You can get chemotherapy, which that is, and you can die. So they'll give you that for cheap, you know, because they changed it because you're in Africa. So automatically you're going to be assumed HIV quote positive, and that way any other sickness you have, it's not really AIDS. It's something that could be treated, but they're going to go ahead and give you chemotherapy and kill you. It's going to look like AIDS, and that's how it is. That's health. That's health. Quote health. And I know, like, in band chats, like, Cornell, like, a few months ago, be like, I'm just going to move to Canada so they have healthcare. Well, I didn't say anything. I'm like, well, you're going to move to Canada. They're just going to try to, gaslight you into killing yourself because you're not worth living anymore in their eyes. So, that's healthcare. Standard of care. You can't, you're hurt, you can't really stand up or walk much. Yeah, I think you should probably kill yourself, and we're going to make that into existence. So, you got 6 months. That's healthcare. That's the standard of care. So, And then that's why they like to push all this shit to standard of care, so they can gaslight us into killing ourselves. That's what it comes down to. Whatever happened to AIDS? Well, it was the biggest lie ever known to man, in recent times at least. Whatever happened to it? Well, I mean, it's still there, but they went from killing you within 6 months to 2 years with chemotherapy to switching it to, quote, cocktails, which didn't kill you as quick, so it looked like it made you live longer. Because there was nothing wrong with people. So, I mean, some of them did have sicknesses that could have been treated. But they were just poisoned with chemotherapy for a few years until David Ho came around, and then they switched it to a cocktail, which still kills you and makes you sick. Well, it makes you sick and then kills you, but it takes a little bit longer, and what it really does is kill your liver a lot quicker. And now what they do is they make you, quote, undetectable. They make you take chemotherapy prep before you test positive. So you're fine. You're completely healthy. They just gaslight people into taking this chemotherapy before they're, quote unquote, sick, which they never would have been sick anyway. But, and I mean, unless they're shooting a bunch of drugs and taking a bunch of antibiotics. But, yeah, and then you're undetectable because you were never, I mean, the fucking test was a fraud anyway. So you're undetectable. So you just keep taking these chemotherapies and then you get sick and die. But it's AIDS. So AIDS is just, it's iatrogenic genocide. It's death by doctors. AIDS is manageable for the most part. Yeah, the truth is it's just lots of intravenous drug abuse or other drug abuse. Like, and no judgment because we all know I'm a drug addict. I'm a recovering drug addict. But if you do that for about 10 years, I just like meat smoking. I've been smoking cigarettes for 30 plus years. It's not gonna happen to everybody, but some people are gonna get sick. They're gonna get lung cancer, emphysema. I can't say it. Emphysema. I don't know what the fuck it is. Whatever it is. COPD. That's where people with the vax. So, well, I took the vax. I took the booster, and I'm not sick. Oh, well, I've been smoking for 30 years nonstop, full flavors, and I don't have cancer, so cigarettes are safe. Kind of like that. No, they're not. No, they're not. And I know that, though. But with AIDS, yeah. Basically, it's a bunch of sicknesses or diseases that you could get from other things, like not taking care of yourself and doing a bunch of fucking drugs of different kinds or whatever, where you could be treated and you could be told and you could stop doing certain shit and be treated. Instead, because you have a bunch of fucking junk inside your body, you could test. It's all dirty, your blood's gonna be all dirty and shit from all these toxins. That it's going to show up positive. Well, I mean, almost anything could show up positive. Then if you're gay on top of it, that counts. If you're gay or black or anything else, that counts as part of the positive HIV test. That's why you don't see so many white people. It's mostly like black people and Hispanic people and gay people. So if you say, it's like the questionnaire matters. Not only the questionnaire, not only the answers to the questionnaire, but the country you're in matters. They all count differently, whether it's by definition or whatever. How much toxicity is in your blood. The viral load is a viral load of bullshit. It's basically the more like toxic we make ourselves between food, drugs, and all kinds of shit, the more shit's gonna show up in you, right? But it's not really anything. It's just like your body's cleaning itself out. That's what it does. It's got to, like, it's self-healing. It cleans itself out. But that's gonna show up in a HIV test. That means nothing. And with viral load, well, shit, that last video I made, I found that one guy that said viral load doesn't mean anything. It doesn't quantify anything. It multiplies it. So it makes it look like more. It's all bullshit. It's all arbitrary bullshit. Basically, take care of yourself and you'll be alright. And I can say that, but I don't even take care of myself, so. But I'm not worried about catching AIDS, and I know if I do get sick, that it's my own fault. So, and I know I'll get over it. I want to make a video. I think I do want to make a video like HIV for dummies. And that's including myself, but just because I'm like the lowdown. Because there's so much to it. It's a big giant web of lies that needs to be untangled, and it has been untangled. But there's so many layers. Because people will be like, what about this? What about that? And there's an answer for it. There truly is an answer for everything. It's just so much to it. From how it started, to what it started as, to when it was announced to a fucking press conference with no evidence that it was a virus, to how it changed, to how everybody was poisoned after that started dying down. And after a while, that was changed. And then basically, if you take cyanide, you're going to die. If you take less cyanide, you're going to die slower. And that's AIDS. Pretty much. Except you don't know it's cyanide. Your doctor prescribes it to you and says it's going to make you live longer. And technically, if you look at it from the other direction, that guy has AIDS. He's going to die like in 6 months. I've been taking this medication. I lived a year and a half. And then you die. You're still taking poison. You're just taking less poison. And it makes it look like it has the appearance of you living longer. Now, if you're smart and you catch on to it, like Magic Johnson, you stop taking the poison after a few times you taking it. Within the first year of you taking it, and you're like, wait a minute, this is making me sick. And you stop. You're good. But if you're like Freddie Mercury and you're like afraid you're going to die, so you keep taking the poison they prescribe you, you die pretty quick. And you look like hell as you're dying. And then they say it's AIDS, but it was medication that they prescribed you that killed you within like 2 years. Magic Johnson, took it for a little bit, got sick. He got sick every day. He's like, stop taking it. He's still alive. No money needed. Actually, he was paid money. He gets money from not dying. He doesn't pay money to not die. He gets money because then he just has to fucking shut up. It's all a lie. It's fucking all a lie. There's no worry. Plus, you know goddamn well, they would love to, they took sex, which equals life. Sex equals life. It produces life. And they made it equal death. And that was a big thing in that New World Order agenda. The stuff procreation, they had to make sure that we inverted everything. Stand on your head. Everything's so much clearer. We inverted everything. Sex equals death. Not at all. It doesn't. Unless you believe it does, and you can go get a false test, and kill yourself through their prescriptions. But it doesn't equal death at all. They turned everything on its head. Antibodies started equaling death instead of, what's it called? What they used to say. If you had antibodies, it was a good thing. It means you would like beat the disease or whatever. If you go back, that doesn't mean anything either because there's no disease to beat. Unless it's from toxicity or malnutrition, the environment. But there's no quote unquote virus, which actually means poison to beat. Except mentally, by not believing them and not taking their poison. It's all a farce. It's all a lie. It really is. It's all inverted. Now I can see why people say it's satanic because it's the inversion of Christianity. So this is the inversion of reality. They've inverted reality. So stand on your head and it'll start to become clear. Inverted reality. Antibodies went from beating a disease to the disease killing you. So that's why they can never make a vaccine, because vaccines are supposedly produce antibodies, which would cause a positive HIV test. Because that's what it was searching for, is antibodies. Not even just antibodies. Non-specific antibodies. Shit in your blood. Or, I don't know if it's just your blood, but yeah, shit, all this shit in you, all this toxic shit in you. And like, they would even go as far as, you notice how they, in the 80s, it was all about clean needles, don't share needles. They had like the drugs, all the heroin and cocaine you were shooting up was perfectly healthy. That has nothing to do with it. Keep shooting up. Just clean your needle and you'll be all right. You can shoot up all the drugs you want. They're blessedly non-toxic. Heroin is blessedly non-toxic. It's a needle, a dirty needle doing it. So clean your needle and just keep on shooting up. Like I said, I don't put down drug addicts because I am one, but luckily I got off before I started shooting up, but I still spent 12 years at the methadone clinic after that, so I don't know how lucky that was, but... Yeah, I think he is gay. He likes you. Oh, Philly? I played Philly a few times. It wasn't, I mean, it was scummy and dirty and probably one of the worst places, like, scary that I played besides Trenton, New Jersey, but I know it wasn't as Zombie Town. And I was talking about this today with the guy at work today. Because I've been putting myself out there trying to make, because I'm having trouble making ends meet, you know, even with my job and, well, that's about it. Except every now and then when somebody feels generous. So, like, this week I did a little graphic design for someone. I made a logo. But there's a place, I don't remember who it is. Somebody in Austin, Texas, filming all the homeless shit going on there. And I got to talk to them tomorrow, I guess. I've been busy, but to edit some videos. I might edit some videos for him together to make some extra money, but... what was I thinking about? Well, yeah. Well, I was on 100 milligrams of methadone, and I would nod off at work standing up sometimes. I'd be sitting there right in I'd just nod off like this. Or I'd be at a stoplight driving, because you're allowed to drive at the methadone clinic. Doesn't matter. You could take 100 milligrams of methadone and go drive home, and you could be stuck at a stoplight, feeling like you're about to shit your pants, and you could nod off. It just happens. And that's perfectly legal, you know, but dangerous. So I was talking to this guy at work today about when I was on a lot of methadone. I knew people that were on 200 milligrams. And believe me, I wanted to go up, but I knew it was going to be harder and harder and harder to get off. And I knew I ultimately wanted to get off eventually. So I never went past 100 milligrams. I did want to, very much a lot of the times, but I never did. So I can imagine being on 200 milligrams of methadone, just fucking nodding off everywhere. Like, in order to have take-homes, I had to go to group twice a month, and then regular counseling once a month, and not pee dirty for anything but methadone. And that's how I was able to go on tour and stuff like that. I just had to bring a lock box with me, like a box that could lock with the key, and have my little methadone bottles with my name on it. So I remember going to group, and we'll go get dosed at the window, get our 13 take-home bottles. We had like a half an hour. We would run next door to the gas station. I would get a Wisconsin cheese pizza, even though it was the first thing in the morning. They'd serve it at the gas station, eat that, and I would go back to my meeting, and I'd just fucking nod off. But I was telling my friend at work that I was like, when I did do that, I would never fall back nodding off. I would always fall forward. I never once would fall backwards. I would always just like that. Because I think you're trying to keep yourself awake. But he was talking about Philly and other cities and how people, you know, and he was talking about fentanyl. But I'm like, you know what? Probably methadone too, because I know how that was. I really do. You might not feel like you're feeling anything. Like you're like, I just want to go do drugs. And all of a sudden you just fucking nod off. And it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And you didn't take your dose since like 6 in the morning, you know? It just kind of comes back. But yeah, basically what I was saying earlier though, AIDS, that was years of drug abuse. That had nothing to do with a quote unquote virus, which has not only never been proven to exist, but it's never been proven to cause anything, if it does exist, but it still has not been proven to exist. What they say, I mean, this kind of goes for every virus. What they say they need to do to prove that a virus causes a disease, it's never been done. Never. Not for fucking any of them. Not for any of them. Never. And that's the truth. None of them. They've been lying the whole time. But that's Rockefeller medicine for you. Not once. Not once. I mean, I never had a fear of cooties though. I always liked cooties because I'm a sick motherfucker and I love cooties. You know, I love pouring myself around. So cooties never bothered me. Well, they still don't. Cooties don't bother me at all. Yeah, it's never been proven. They've been lying all the time. Honestly, bacteria's never been proven. Causing like blaming a disease on bacteria is exactly like blaming maggots for killing a dog. They're a result of the problem. They're not the cause of the problem. They're there for a reason. They're not causing. They show up because your body produces stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen bed bugs or had bed bugs. I've read about them in local hotels around here, though. But there's a lot of scumbags that come here. I mean, obviously, I came here, so. I'm saying it goes way back. Way back. I thought everything was. I gotta look at. I plan on looking into it again. I think bubonic plague. That was a lot of whatever they were cooking with and other things. I gotta look into it again. I've read it and I've heard it, and I just want to be precise. I want to be precise with it, but something to do with that. And sanitation. I want to find out more before I like have a definitive answer there. Scurvy. I thought that was an infectious disease. It was a nutritional deficiency. Has been proven. Pellagra, which is another one. SMON was another one, which was an iatrogenic disease. It was caused by doctors prescribing a certain diarrhea medicine that was causing this disease, and they kept blaming it on the virus, but it wasn't. It was the doctors themselves that were doing it. Because if you didn't feel good, you were sick after taking this medicine, guess what? They would up the dose and give you more. Because obviously, you know, and it would just get worse and worse. Yeah, all kinds of malnutrition. And either malnutrition or some environmental toxin or chemicals is what it all comes down to. No germs, no fucking virus, nothing. That's a ghost. That's a fake demon to control you. Scurvy, pellagra, beriberi, beriberi. There's another one I can't think of. Scurvy, pellagra, beriberi is another one I can't think of. What is it called? I want to say it begins with a G, but I could be wrong. I don't know about skate. What's skate? Is that bed bugs? I mean, I don't know anything about everything so far. I mean, there could be bigger things, but I know most of what we've been told is a lie, though. So, what is that, like a lice? It's like skin lice, right? Well, those are, you don't even need a magnifying glass to see those, right? I don't know. I've been bitten by mosquitoes before, so I didn't magnify glass for that. What is it? Scurvy, pellagra, beriberi. This is fucking another one. Pellegrims, that's pellagra. What's the other one? I can't think of. Not crabs, no. It's something else. Polio is pretty much DDT causing it for the most part, or other toxins. But yeah, it was mostly DDT. I mean, I don't know which book exactly I wrote it from, but I'm about to read them all again anyway that I have on Audible. I don't remember which one it was though, but yeah, DDT. Pretty much called, or DDT or statistics or definitions cause polio. Because if you got a polio vaccine and you still got polio, they wouldn't call it polio when you when you went in there because you went to the hospital or doctors because you were sick. They would call it spinal meningitis. They would change the terms or the definite. It's all fucking. It's all fucked up. It's all fucking bent to their advantage and our disadvantage, and it still is the same fucking way. They change the definition or the word to bend fucking statistics in their favor. Always. Always. And if you've been vaccinated for the disease, it can never be that disease. Or if you were vaccinated between, what is it now, like 2 weeks? if it's 2 weeks after you're vaccinated, they might claim it. But if not, then you're considered like unvaccinated. You know, they always do this, and because they've had their own intelligence on it since the 1940s. The EIS, it's like the fucking CIA, because they have to stay relevant or they can't be around. They won't be funded. They won't have all this money and power. So of course. Well, yeah, I mean, what I was saying is one of the books I read, they talked about them spraying, even some people spraying them on fucking bread after chunking sandwiches, because it was perfectly safe and effective, and it killed all these bugs. Spray it on your bread and eat it. You know. So yeah, ass pimples. Wash your ass. You might have. I don't know. DDT. Diphtheria diphtheria vaccines. That could be another cause of polio. Or whooping cough vaccines could be another cause of polio. Shit like that. Whatever. They're all toxic. Whatever toxin. Legionnaire's disease. Another one. HIV obviously was nothing. There was a ghost. It was actually years of drug abuse and gave it. And I'm not judging. Like I said, I was a drug addict. And in my heyday, if there was heterosexual bathhouses while I was doing drugs, you don't think I would have fucking been there? Of course I would have. Of course I would have been there. That would have been a plus because it wasn't in that. I mean, you can get other diseases. You can get like syphilis and gonorrhea and herpes and shit like that, but that could be treated. They were taking a lot of antibiotics too. They were taking antibiotics before they were sick, before they had it. Just like they're trying to stop STDs. They would get doctors to prescribe them all these antibiotics. Well, they're huffing all these poppers and blue balls. I found out was real in like 2000, 99, 2000. I found out blue balls was a real thing. Yeah, yep. You gonna fucking do all this shit and dick tease me enough to like it hurts? It's a real thing. And I'm pissed off. You can go fuck yourself. What I'm saying. Well, that's another thing I read about, and I need to read it again. The Invisible Rainbow, about electricity and its effect on the human body, and how they would use it in certain things. You know, it just kind of started off as like some fun. They would use it, then they started using it in other ways, and you know, it could have effects on us. And I mean, it makes sense that it does. Mercury, they didn't just prescribe it to mental patients. They use it as a cure for syphilis. They use it in a lot of vaccines. They say they don't anymore, but fuck, I don't know. I don't believe these motherfuckers. They're gonna lie about everything. Yeah, it's curing you. It's killing you, right? You're gonna die soon. I mean, then you just die, and once you die, it's nothing to worry about anymore. It cures you. I mean, it's honestly, I just feel like HIV is a big one because I was born in 1980, so AIDS was considered something in 81. So pretty much my whole life, it's just been there. But I was scared because I'm saying I whored around a lot, playing music, and I'm just gonna say it right here: ain't nobody really cared about a condom. Neither did I. As long as you pull out, I know how you make kids. You don't pull out, or unless they tell you you don't have to. I mean, I trusted them. I don't know if that was a great idea. I could have a bunch of Jamies running around, but many Jamies. I'm saying nobody really cared about a condom in my experience, at least. They really did it, honestly. So, I think people were more worried about like reproducing than AIDS or anything. Because not that I haven't used it before, but I'm saying like I used to whore around a lot, and I'm pretty sure at least once without one with everybody. So. I would never use them anymore. I'm just not whoring around as much anymore. But I'm old. How long we live if they weren't fucking with us? There's no telling. I mean, no telling. Because this paradigm, this fucking virus, this quote-unquote fake virus paradigm, and not just COVID, all of them, is killing us. It's making us live less. They're not finding ways to cure us from other things. They're putting that on the side burner to keep us sick and kill us, and it's holding us back a lot. That's why I just wanted the burst. I know a lot of people aren't ready to accept it yet. It just kind of came to me, though. I mean, yeah, I had Dr. Trevin here, and he wrote that book and shit, and I don't know, it's like everything made more sense the other way, and the more you look into it, it's like there's evidence to back it all up, you know? It just kind of came to me pretty easily. A lot of people are still fighting it, though, but it's really like a religion. It's a belief. I mean, yeah, you're brainwashed into that belief, but it's just a belief. Because there's really no proof to any of it. At all. At all. Honestly, there's proof to the other way. There's proof to the other point of view, not to this one. It's really like The Village, the movie The Village. You know, they think they're living in like the 1800s, and they think they can't leave this village because there's these monsters in the woods that wear these red cape and hoods. They look like a porcupine, like a virus, and you cannot leave the area or that will get you and kill you. And they just believe it. The fucked up thing is they had to send a blind girl out there to try to save the other guy to get the medicine to save the other guy because she's blind and she won't be able to tell it's all a lie. We're told by the elders that there's a monster there, and we mostly don't see it. It's mostly invisible. But if we disobey the elders, this monster, this imaginary fake virus, will get you. So you have to obey them. But none of it's real. It's a fairy tale. It is a religion tool. The germ theory of religion, a lie. It is a grip in some ways because so many people depend on this lie. Not just for livelihood, like they're rich off of it. And a lot of people have power over it. Like look at Fauci. He's on, you know, he's got so much power. He's not like he has to worry about anything. Even now, he's so powerful. He's up there. He's very much up there. So there's power, there's riches, and all this shit just to go along with the lie. And at that point, they may even believe it, like a religion, because they can't fathom that it would tear their whole life apart. And it's not just them. There's hundreds of thousands of people that rely on this. Hundreds of thousands that rely on these lies to be true. That they can't even fathom them not being true. What did Kerry Mullis say? It was a great analogy. He said something like, say you got a job for IBM and you're making $100,000 a year. And I'm just like paraphrasing, I don't remember what he said, but say you just landed a job at IBM and you're making $100,000 a year. Think about it. You're not gonna sit there and ask, wait a minute here. Does IBM really do what it says that it does? Is IBM for real? No. You just landed a job for $100,000 a year. You gotta keep your fucking mouth shut and just do what IBM tells you to do. And that's exactly it. You're not gonna fucking go against it. Because it fucks you. You will be out of a job. Out of a job, you're making 5 times more than you would have. You know, or 3 times, whatever. You know, you're making good money. And then if you have all these other stakes in the claim, like vaccines and everything else, and patents, you're gonna say that it's all bullshit. Even if you believed it was bullshit at first, I mean, at a certain point, if you can fucking look outside the box at all, and really, like, I think if you're a serious scientist, like I think serious scientists could, that are just that are curious and want to know the truth about things. Unfortunately, you know, you can't even be a scientist without funding from the NIH. And in order to be funded by the NIH and get grants, you have to play by their rules, or you won't. So you won't be a scientist. And it's fucked up. It was captured a long time ago. Even that interview with last week with Celia Farber. Not mine with Celia Farber. Celia Farber and David Raznick and the other guy on the Caravan of the Midnight. David Raznick, who is a scientist, said in about 1985 he realized science is dead. Real science is dead. They killed it. At least by 1985, probably earlier. It's been dead for a long time, and he admits there's no germs. There's germs, but there's no viruses. There's no proof of viruses. There's no proof of a causal relation to any disease, to a germ or virus. I don't know about germ. I gotta watch these words and say it, but I'll just say virus. Virus. Yeah, well, he says he's looked through all the scientific literature, because up until 1985, he says he was a mainstream scientist, because he's one of the inventors of the protease inhibitors for HIV. He didn't know. He did not know. I remember. They won't let go of it because they rely on it their whole life. Their livelihood, the way they pay their bills, the way they take care of their families, everything relies on these lies. They get so it's not like they're lying. It's like psychologically they cannot even fucking fathom looking at the other side to find out the truth. It's crazy. Even if they start realizing, all right, well, this is a lie. This is obviously in this way. Are they going to say anything? They won't get grants. They won't be famous. They won't be able to pay their bills. They'll go get a job at a pizza place or something like Papa John's. I don't know. That just came to me. I think I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten Papa John's shitty ass pizza in a long time, though, honestly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how long? 2.5 hours I just gave you of my life. I think I'm gonna go dig through the fridge and pass out. My kids wake up early in the morning. But I love you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been going live. It's just been crazy. I've been depressed. Been broke and depressed. Or drunk. or band practice. I'll say that. Or band practice. It's been a rough year. It's very depressing. It really much is. I'm going to sleep. I don't mean to leave anybody hanging, but I think I realized I went 6 years, February of 2017, 6 years nonstop. I'm exhausted. But maybe this helped me because I've been pretty miserable too. So maybe this would have helped me. So we'll find out. It's because it's like a journal. It's like writing in a journal or like a psychology or whatever. So maybe this helps. We'll see. Hope I won't be so miserable tomorrow. But I love you guys, and I always will. So, yeah, don't worry. I've just been exhausted. But